Hi everyone, today we're going to be planting some cactus from seed, and I found this seed packet at our local farm and garden store, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to grow these from seed. I have done it several years ago, and it was kind of fun. I did get some to grow, but that's when I was just getting started. So let's see if I can germinate them a little better this time. Let's see if they can grow a little better this time. They're really not that hard to start from seed. I'll show you my technique and how I start cacti from seed, the soil I use, and so on. So I'll bring you in. Hey everyone, hey, it's Diane from Diane Mom Garden Videos. Okay, first I just want to show you the packet, and I'm going to be naming off the cactus seeds that are supposed to be in this packet. What I did was open 3 or 4 packets and just put them in a bowl like so. See, there's some flat seeds, there's some round seeds, so it's going to be kind of exciting to see what they are. First thing I did was prepare my soil, which this will be the soil that I am using for my succulents outdoors, and you can find a link on this video right now. It is just a sand, perlite, a little bit of gravel, and peat moss. It's a pro mix I use. And I just mixed it all together, and I do have the recipe, so you can look for that now. But I wet the soil down, and normally I just like to scatter my seeds and then I'll transplant out later. And that's what I'm going to do here too, because they're just kind of tiny and they're just kind of a pain to work with. But I'm interested in those flat seeds in there. I'm trying to see what are those, you suppose. So I'm going to name off what's supposed to be in this packet. And bear with me on the pronunciation. Saguaro, hedgehog, fish hook, barrel, dollar, prickly pear, desert prickly pear, Christmas cholla, cane cholla, Santa Rita prickly pear, and cardone. I'm sure I could be looking these up online and see what they are. So basically, these will need some light for germination, and it calls for putting a glass over it. We will be putting a plastic wrap over it, and that'll act just like it, a glass, similar to. Seeds can be started any time of the year. Barely cover your seed and water sparingly until seed germination. I'm just going to be picking these up and just tossing them down in this soil. Wherever they fall, they fall. You could start these in inserts if you got the patience, and just put 1 or 2 seeds per pot. I could also put sand with this and mix them, but I'm just going to do it this way today. Got a few options. Just going to spread them out and try to get them as nice and even as I can. A lot of little black seeds. Now we just water them in. It says cover lightly, so I did save a little soil. I'm also going to I'm putting them under lights. No heat though. I'm not going to give them any heat. It's probably in the 70s down here in my grow room now with my lights on. Water them in again. These will be exciting to share with you guys and gals later on. Or growing your own cactus indoors. It'll be really fun. So now it says a glass, but this plastic wrap will serve as the same purpose. Also keep it moist. Now I'm just going to put them under lights. So we'll see when they germinate. Let's check on the cactus today. I planted these on the 18th. Today's the 23rd. I got some growth, but I think it's weeds. Sometimes your soil will have some weeds in it. But here, can you see that right there? That is a plant, I believe. I do know that. There's one right here. There's a cactus. There is other growth coming, so I'm excited about that. So I covered them back up. I sprayed them a little bit with some water, and so more germination can take place. These are just under lights, no heat. 16 on, 8 off. So we'll check it in maybe a week and see how it's going. Okay, today's May 29th. I planted these on the 18th. Let's see how many we can see. A little cacti. There's one there. There's actually several of them coming up. They're a little hard to see yet. Like 4 right there, 4 or 5. Okay, today's June 8th. And here's the update on the little cactuses from seed. Can you see any of them? Well, I'm going to point them out to you. They're a little hard to see yet, but there's several in here. There's 3 here. There's some I probably can't even see yet. 2 here. They're all over. And some are a different color. It's kind of like the soil, so you can't see them. I just take my sprayer a couple times a day and just give them a little bit of water. And then put them back under the lights. So far they're doing pretty good and they're growing. They have grown actually quite a bit, believe it or not. So it'll be fun to see how these cactus do overall. And just to know that you can grow cactus pretty easily from seed. It's just kind of fun, and it kind of gives you an idea of something else you can grow indoors. Or if you have a greenhouse, out in the greenhouse. Because they'd probably thrive out in the heat. I will keep you updated on how these do later on. Hi everyone, I'm in my little greenhouse in October. It's October 12th or something today. And I'm just going to show you my little cactus plants. And we're going to be transplanting a couple of them today. So can you see there's one cactus from seed. And then here's another one from seed. I have these small little pots. I'm going to start them in. And I will show you the ones that have been transplanted for a little bit. But look at that little cactus plant. Isn't that neat? I don't know the name exactly of these. They had several names on the packet, but I have to go back and look and see what those are. There's the little guy. Now this one here is a little bigger, a little nicer. Take some soil out of there just to get it down in there. Now I'm using a cactus mix that I made, and it's on one of my videos. It's got sand, perlite, and some peat. And what I like to do with these is put some sand around them once I get them planted. Just helps really, it looks nice, and just helps from them to maybe not stay too wet when I water them. So there's a nice, look at that nice looking one. Took these a long time to grow, didn't it? Stay tuned, I'm going to show you the other ones. So here you can see the ones that I transplanted. It's probably been a good 2 weeks or better, maybe even longer than that. And they're growing okay. I really have to watch when I water them, because if I water them too heavily or too much water pressure on them, then it takes them right out of the soil. So we don't want that to happen. But there you can see them. So these now I'm probably going to be putting in my south window indoors. They won't live here outdoors all winter in our cold area. That's a little different one there. But a lot of them look pretty similar. And maybe they'll change as they're going to change, and I'll know the difference of them when they get bigger. But it's going to take them a while. So I ended up with 15 little plants. Although there's probably 4 in this one right here. So I just put them together since they were so small at the time. But that was kind of a fun experience. And kind of fun to do the cactus from seed. It's doable, it works. And I would suggest anybody do it if you want. Kind of challenging at the same time. And just have fun growing. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.